is covering the VP counter. Well, I'll start this game and then I'll deal with the preview. I mean, I had tested that before. I can see it. Maybe when the score gets big or something. Let me see. Okay. No strategy talk yet. I mean, the cursor it shows you have this much room. Okay. That should be fine. Okay. Closing the chat now. You guys can talk more. I'm going first. Mark that down. Minimize this. What's on the next page? Ruins. Why do we have ruins? Death cart. Nothing else. Fabulous. We have a 4-3 with shelters. Let's take a look at the board. Attacks Witch Margrave. Sea Hag. Sea Hag. Sea Hag. No defense. Trashing count. Trade route. Okay. Those are things. There's no village, which sucks. The draw here is terminal with Margrave. It provides you plus buy, but with junking attacks, I mean, count is good trashing, but the discard attack of Margrave really decreases the potency of count. Horn, with only this for draw, worthless. Vineyard, I mean, Death Cart. I feel like you could go for Vineyards late as a desperation move and flood your deck with actions using Death Cart, but that seems pretty bad. I think you're going to get Witches. I think you're going to get Margraves, and you'll probably get a count. And this is a junky, sloggy money game. Harem will probably be quite strong here. Trade route eventually, but only late. How are you going to open here? Rotation right is to open Scavenger Silver because you know, Scavenger's a really, really good card, but you're going to have a terminal draw deck. I mean, even putting a count in is questionable because you want to add trade routes. You're going to have plenty of junk to trash. Sea Hag, no. There's Witch. I'd rather play with Witch. Or would I? Let's talk about opening Sea Hag. Sea Hag Silver? That's so bad. Sea Hag is not a good card. There's Witch. I would rather get a Witch. Yeah, I'm not getting a Sea Hag. I think I want to open double silver. Focus on money here should be worth it. Oh, Necro is a village. He does get the Sea Hag. State trashing hovel. There's no point. Yeah. I am guaranteed 5 next turn because of my first player advantage. But yeah, this is a classic case of estate trashing hovel not being worth it at all. Like, I'd rather get harem trashing hovel. That would be much better. Yeah, we'll get a Witch here. So, didn't see your Sea Hag, which means you can't play it on me after my first shuffle. That's good. Get a Witch. Probably going to get Hag now. It's actually just fine. I got to figure out what I'm buying this turn, and it's very likely going to be Witch. This is just fine. Yeah, it's got to be Witch number 2. Got to get as many purples into his deck as possible. And a trade route already. What have you bought? Silver on turn 3 and 4. And now a trade route. So you have just the Sea Hag and the trade route as terminals in your deck, neither of which of them draw. Okay, I understand the trade route. On the other hand, what's going to happen is it's either going to not be worth money, or it's going to be worth money because you made it that way, and then I'm going to buy trade routes later. So I think this is a classic case of that. In fact, I'm sort of dissuaded from getting a harem at this point because you have the trade route. And also, I think gold is worth it, isn't it? I don't think it's Margrave time yet. It may not ever be Margrave time. We'll see. It may be, but I certainly prefer gold over Margrave right now, yeah? Let's get that gold. Ooh, Necropolis could be a hero right here. And a Margrave from you. Fabzos. Necropolis was not a hero. We have to decide now if we go for Margrave, don't we? He did get a Margrave. I'm not getting a Count. Count seems pretty weak. In fact, with the presence of trade route and knowing that it's going to be good. Yeah, you need Witch first, and then it's too late for Count to really be effective. I mean, Count's a great card for big money, don't get me wrong, but the attacks, you have to attack. What am I getting if I don't get a Margrave? Probably a silver? I'll have 3 terminal drawing cards in my deck with a Necro. Yeah, let's do it. Witch misses a shuffle, but a lot of bad cards miss a shuffle as well. We'll just pretend like we're happy about this. You have not yet played your trade route. Have you shuffled it in? Yes. Okay. Well, should have had a silver, right? Almost certainly going to be another gold here. Or do I get a province? You know, province is actually... I mean, that could be okay, couldn't it? Let's be very careful. Curse split's even so far. Even Stevens. Steven, even a Ruski. Could have been wrong. And the last 2 curses in my deck. Let's get that trade route now, yeah? Okie doke. So good. Harem here for surezies. And a Count. I don't particularly like the Count. You know what? The Count could be okay. I'm not going to go on record as saying that I don't like the Count just yet. I built my deck to have hands like that huge terminal collision cluster fudge. So I deserve that. On 5, what do I get? I mean, I'm pretty sure I just want a silver, right? Count mitigates terminal collision, but it just doesn't seem like it's very good here. Death Cart seems pretty bad. I feel like it's a shuffle too early to seriously consider Death Cart. Piles are nowhere close enough to be really thinking about duchies. I'm just getting a silver. And a potion. Let's count how many action cards you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you're going to play a longer game. You make me want to get a second trade route. But I just don't think that's wise. $4. I'm not getting a death cart. I think another trade route is better than a silver at this moment. He hasn't played his Margrave once. He uses it to trash. Oh, wow. You could have gotten a province that turn. I don't know about that, man. You're signaling that you want to play a very long game. And that you don't care about provinces, question mark? I don't know what you're signaling. I don't think I want a duchy here. I don't think I want a trade route. Count is okay at best. Death cart seems reckless. It's $5, right? Scavenger, I mean, I feel like silver is just better than all these things. Yeah, I will just take the harem here. I want to get harems. Provinces, harems, that's what I want right now. I want to keep my deck viable. And I'm going to take credit for knowing these were on the bottom and wanting them to miss my shuffle. Even though I can't legitimately do that. Okay, it would have been pretty nice to draw silver or something, but this is fine. It's still got to be a harem, right? Harem's just so good. We're not close enough to the end of the game. Yep, harem it is. His vineyard is worth 2 points. Okay. Trade route gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 6. I can get a harem and trash a curse. The Margrave attack is quite tempting, but to be honest with you, I don't think it hurts him super duper much. And the beneficial effect of playing this trade route is so good for me. I mean, I consider it a points play. Three. Another trade route. Silver. Should have had a silver. Ooh, 7! Please don't get that harem. I'm going to be really annoyed if you do. I want it. I want to live the dream, hovel trashing harem. I want to do it. You can have it if you want it. I think you should take it. Or a province. Okay, that's better than a harem. Okay, so there are 2 piles empty. A third is not close, but it's just a mad dash for green at this point anyway, and I just hope that my deck is better and can get like more provinces and stuff. Vineyard, still only 2 points for you. I'd like a duchy this turn. Thank you, deck. It's a shame I had to draw that trade route dead. That was amazing. That Margrave was quite good for me. Province. I didn't want to see that. Are you kidding me? You make a 2-point play with this? I don't think that's good at all. I can run duchies. I mean, I guess I get it. That's another 2-point play. So, I mean, he can get... Yes, buying Death Card over a state is definitely a good thing for him. But, I mean, duchies. This is unfortunate. 7, what's it going to be? Duchy estate. I need to... Ruins pile also. Oh, province here will be enormous. Double duchy for him wins. He missed a forced win. Here I can get the province. If he Margraves me, I may not be able to. But a province should be very good. He missed a force win, and now I'm going to win the game because of it, right? Trade routes 4 tokens. Wow. I mean, I'm very lucky to have won both of these games, and I feel like both of them were due to relatively significant misplays.